All right, I had a day off and I was talking to Jim and I was thinking about detailing my engine compartment. And you never want to hit this thing with a pressure washer or anything like that. But in years past, I would use Armor All tire foam. So I'm going to go get a can of that. I'll show you what the engine compartment looks like now. Pretty dusty, pretty shitty. I did spray the plastic cover that covers the intake, the air plenum and all of that. That thing had some silver paint on it and something got on it and it got kind of destroyed. So I just took some undercoating and sprayed it black. So you'll see that I recently sprayed that black, but I'm gonna do a little work on the engine compartment today. So let's open up this hood and take a look at it. I'm gonna give a plug to Meguiar's. A Meguiar's clay bar kit comes with 2 pieces of clay. You can see it's pretty dirty now, but I've used this on several vehicles. But what it does is it strips all the imperfections, all the stuff that's sticking to your paint, sap, road pitch, mold, you name it. Various water spots from mud, from dirt. And basically you just spray this quick detailer on there and you get it wet. And you flatten this out like a piece of Play-Doh and you just go back and forth. And at first it feels like there's restrictions, and then it just gets easier and easier. And then you polish it up with a microfiber cloth, and it just does a great job. Obviously it was easy to do with the doors off, but kind of really brought things back. You can see the hood here. Does a nice job. Took me maybe an hour and a half with the doors off. You can see right now I got the hard tops, the Freedom tops on the Jeep, but it does a really nice job. Meguiar's clay bar kit. So anyway, let's get this hood open and see what the engine looks like. I had cleaned the battery a little earlier. You can see the hoses, a lot of dust and dirt. This morning I sprayed this plastic cover here with the undercoating, a 3M undercoating product that I have. It did a nice job, but I'll pull that off and you'll see what it looks like underneath it. All right, the cover's back on. Gonna go to AutoZone, see how much a can of this Armor All foam tire spray costs. I think 1 can will be more than enough. I've done this before, it's just been a few years. And it's just quick, it's easy. So we'll go get a can of that and spray this engine compartment all up and we'll see what the results are. Stand by. All right, just returned from AutoZone. There it is, Armor All tire foam. $8 for that can. So gonna let the engine cool down for a while, maybe 20 minutes or so. Jeep ran terrific, and then we're gonna get this thing all cleaned up nice. Stay tuned. Yeah, shook the can a little bit. Took the cover off, as you can see. Well, you can see that I sprayed it all pretty heavy all over the engine, and we'll just let this dry and work its magic. We'll see how it looks. All right, I closed the hood, let some of that warmth help dry the tire shine. And I'm going to pop this hood and see how the engine looks. All right. I got to tell you, not perfect, but pretty damn good. A lot of those hard to get at areas. If there's a spot that's a little damp that didn't dry, you can just take a rag and dry that off. But man, I'll tell you, I think it does a really good job. For $8, that's a big can. There's even plenty left over if you want to put a little on your tires. But I think that does a really nice job detailing the engine, getting into all those spots that you just never can really get to, that just get covered in dust and mud. Not bad. So I'll put the cover on it, the plastic engine cover that covers this 3.6. And that's a wrap today. A trip to AutoZone, $8, 10, 15 minutes at most just to spray it down, let it dry, maybe touch it up a little bit with a rag. Look at that. That's nice.